Today I will tell you the best type of battery you can buy for your UPS system, which can last for at least 4 to 5 more years. This particular battery I am replacing is a 180 ampere flat plate battery, which is now at the end of its life. I used it for about 2 years 10 months. It still works for us because summer is still away and fans are not being used. But the reason I am replacing it is because of 2020 pandemic. Italy is on lockdown, China is already messed up, and rest of countries are following. So I decided to change it on time before shops are closed. Right now, if I turn on fan, it will work for little more than an hour on single fan. So it's very weak. And if you are wondering what this black stuff is, it's actually anti-rust spray. I added it when I bought this thing new. I was in a little hurry and didn't add any cover around terminal, so directly spraying made a mess. Anyhow, let's take this thing to battery shop and exchange it with new battery. So now I am in a small battery shop nearby, and this is the best battery for your UPS inverter and solar system. I am not talking about brand. You can buy from any brand and company. I am talking about battery type. It's called tubular battery. And I will tell you all about these batteries and how they are different, how they work. I will also tell you price estimates for these batteries. These batteries are like regular flooded batteries and are filled with battery acid, which you can refill anytime needed. But let's go to more detail. Let's take a quick look at build of batteries. Batteries on basic level are plates combined together in special order. This is a single plate, which is the basic building block of a battery. This particular plate design with square grid is called a flat plate cell, and its batteries in which they are used are called flat plate batteries, which are usually the cheapest available in market. They are covered in special lead paste of lead dioxide and sponge lead, which gives them positive and negative properties respectively. Insulation is added to avoid direct contact of plates. It's called separator. Multiple plates are placed close together and then connected in special order. At this stage, it's called a battery cell. When companies say 30 plates per cell, they are talking about these things. In our case, it's a 6-plate cell. Then they are placed in battery casing and connected with each other to form a single unit in 12-volt configuration. Once its assembly is complete, battery acid is added and filled almost to the top. And this is basic design of a typical flooded battery. In our case, it's a small battery perfect for motorcycle and small machines. Now let's look at tubular battery. On basic level, tubular batteries use tube-shaped structures for their plates, and due to this design, they are called tubular batteries. Its bare lead tubes are covered with lead material, in this case a lead dioxide positive material, and then covered with gauntlets. Gauntlets sounds kinda scary, but basically they protect the covering material, which is the lead dioxide, making sure they are in place. Usually gauntlets are made of special fabric for battery use. Let's compare tubular to regular flat flooded batteries. Number 1. Tubular batteries can last for at least 4 years. The one I am using will work fine for 5 to 6 years. And there are models which will work even longer, for like 8 years. Flat plate batteries cannot be used more than 3 years, and even on 3rd year they will perform poorly, so you might need to change it after 2 years. Number 2. Tubular batteries are low maintenance, whereas flat plate batteries need frequent maintenance. You will need to check it frequently and add water to fill it up. Number 3. Tubular batteries are slightly expensive than flat plate ones. In my case, it was 10% expensive than the flat plate ones with exact amperes. But tubular batteries last much longer. Tubular batteries can charge faster compared to flat plate ones. Very important if you live in a place with frequent power cuts. Okay, so we don't need terminals for this battery. As you can see, the upper part has no rust where I applied the anti-rust coat. But I am not sure if you guys can clearly see. Camera, focus, please focus. Yeah, focus. Alright, here it is. So this is it. As you can see, the upper part is full of is rust free where the coating is, but the lower part where there is no coating, as you can see, rust have formed. I sprayed it directly on top, so anti-rust spray on top area, so there is no rust. Bottom part, lots of rust. Okay, so let's remove this. A big question might have arisen that why was I using regular flat plate batteries instead of tubular before? Answer is because I thought they were expensive. When I first installed a backup system in my home years ago, I asked for tubular batteries and they were not available in local shops. And secondly, they were at that time very expensive compared to flat plate batteries. Even shop owners said that no one buys them because they are expensive, so we don't bring them. But now, due to advancement in manufacturing, they are cheaply available, almost costs as much as a regular flat plate battery. Okay, so UPS seems to be working. Battery is charging. Okay, so the battery is installed. Only these terminals remain. I will clean them and separate them with myself. I can use them for anything later on. And there you go, battery is installed. Just make sure these wires are fully tight, they are not loose or something, because that can actually cause issues with charging and sparking, etc. So yeah, there you go, it's done.